Hello, 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 and welcome to the evening session in day 2 of the second Backyard Cricket England test. Alex's 11 have fought their way back into this game thanks to the partnership between Maguire and Borrett, which is now 96. We're going to go straight to the Woldingham Dome now to see if Dan's 11 can peg the pair back or if they can kick on and set a match-winning total. Lead is over 50. And the longer it goes on, the more Alex's team almost start to look like favourites. Still got some good batting to come. Nav Saeed has been out of nick, but is a class player. Bevan West on debut, if he can get used to the format, is a class player. And they've got a lower order, more than capable of chipping in. James Maguire did it in the last game. Elliot Fox is capable. Jake Butler and Callum Letts can give it a thump. If these two can add another 30 or 40 or so, and it starts to look like this game is swinging in their favour. Dan's 11, we're starting to get to that point where they are desperate for a wicket now. But the first 2.5 overs of this bowling rotation, since that change of ball, have been very, very good. Sharif was good, created the chance off Maguire. Sathia's over was excellent. And Mears has followed it up well here. But again, wicketless. 107 for 2, these two still here, and the game just slowly starting to turn. They're slowly starting to force themselves onto Dan's team. Dan's team cannot allow themselves to become victim to frustration here. Can't allow themselves to get sloppy. They've got to keep in control and got to keep fighting for this wicket. Floodgates could well open if they can get one. And it's going to be Mogridge. What can he do? Oh, well, where's that? Is that 4 or 6? I think that might have gone all the way. It's going to be a no ball. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. I think the word is that it's 6. Carried all the way, yep. No ball and 6. 8 off that one. This will give us a better idea. Oh, it looks like that's bounced. I think the umpire's got that wrong. That should have been 4, but it brings up the 100 partnership. Brilliant from these two. And smashed and 4. Foot down time from Ricky Borrett. Mogridge under severe pressure here. Dan's team under severe pressure. They've not been able to break this partnership. And if these two can start to cut loose, they're going to take control of this game very quickly. No ball 6 and then a 4 and now a dot to start this over. Brilliant partnership from the pair of them. Magnificent form both of them have shown in this series. And where's that? That's another 6. Hard and flat, Ricky Borrett. Race to 46 now. He has had enough of the fighting and the resisting. He is putting his foot down. They've earned the right to do this, the pair of these two. They've been excellent. Settled this game down, and now they're taking control of it. These are very worrying signs for Dan's 11. Things starting to come apart a little bit in this over. Really good wrist from Borrett. Gets a lot of power from that bottom hand. 18 off the over already. Still a couple of balls to go. This is problems now for Dan Mears. Mogridge in again. Driven. 4 and 50. Brilliant from Ricky Borrett yet again. It's another third innings masterclass. Second game in a row in this series. Turning the tide again as he did in the last game. Wonderful partnership between these two. What a way to bring up 50. Picked the gap brilliantly there. Nothing Mears could have done about it at mid-off. And the reverse sweep comes out and it's another 4. What an over that is. 26 off it. Alex's 11 firmly in control of this match now. That's absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at this 50 again. Slow going early on. Had to fight hard, but he's really started to get into his work here. Some of this has been magnificent. Taken Mogridge to the cleaners in that last over. What an excellent half-century that is. Second in as many games to start this series. What a cheeky way that was to finish that over as well. Now, some lovely footwork from Jake Butler with the umpire's jacket there. Who's going to take on Ricky Borrett now? It's going to be Gurpal Singh. It's a strong character, Gurpal Singh. He won't be cowed by the assault that Borrett has just launched on Mogridge. Won't be intimidated. And he started well. That's a good ball, that, from Singh. Just the kind of player you want in this situation. With Borat flying, balls being smashed all over the place, Gurpal Singh will not give in. He is a fighter. He is up for a battle. Brings a lot of energy. Does everything 100 miles an hour. And he started well here, first couple of balls. And got him wafting. A bit wide. Too wide to really threaten. But he'll feel good about seeing Ricky Borat flay and miss at it. Oh, hasn't missed that though, that's 6. Have to get him on that front foot, Ricky Borat. Anything back of a length, he's so destructive. And with only Murphy on his own on that offside, he doesn't stand much of a chance. Only really got to get back on it, Borat, and it's going to go. Another maximum. Remarkable stuff from these two. Oh, that's a good response from Gurpal Singh. He's shown a lot of character in this over. It's been a good one. Decent figures, those. Oh, and just down leg again. That was a decent over that from Gurpal Singh, but not the wicket that they so desperately want. 26 down. It's 139 for 2. The lead, 85 now. And with 8 wickets in hand, this partnership, you would say, has probably made Alex's team slight favourites. Who's next then? Neil Murphy. Got some part-timers left in the rotation now, Alex's team. So these two will be thinking they can cash in. And he does, Maguire. Stepping the foot down now, these two. Randy West, Sam Dennis and James Crowther left in the rotation after Murphy. And they'll be feeling these are 4 really important overs for the game here. If they can cash in and get sort of 40, 50 for none in the next 4 overs, then this game, you could argue, is pretty much over. But if Dan's 11 can keep it tight and even pinch a wicket, they'll feel they're back in it. Big 4 overs coming up. Maguire puts his foot down early. He's 4 away from a first ever backyard 50. And he's going to get it. Brilliant from Rob Maguire. How he deserves that. Maiden backyard 50. He's been a revelation at number 3. What a discovery he's been. Such a good find for Alex's team. And this has been an innings of class. This has been an innings of a proper batsman. And he's sensing his moment here. Smash that. That's really good fielding. Really good fielding to keep that to a dot ball. He's playing the moment very sensibly here, Maguire. Sensing that if they cash in on these part-timers for the next 4 overs here, then they can put this game to bed. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. 1 ball left in the over. 8 off it so far. Brilliant half-century from him. Well done, Rob Maguire. And how's Murphy going to finish? Smash down the ground, another 4. Brilliant batting this from these two. Rob Maguire, a fantastic half-century. He's looking great touch right from the start today. Hasn't looked flustered at all. Both sides of the wicket. Lovely driving. That was a brilliant strike, that. Brilliant innings from Rob Maguire. 150's up, they lead by 97. These two, absolutely magnificent. Charge is on now. I think Borat will go after him here as well. Looking to seize the moment now, Alex's 11. Put themselves in charge of this game. These two have been exceptional. Oh, this is going to be out. Oh, what a good catch that is from Crowther. Had to run backwards, caught it over his shoulder. Really good from the wicketkeeper. Ends a brilliant knock from Ricky Borat. Can understand it. They're looking to take control. But I'm not sure that was the right option. Good catch that from Crowther. Or is he dropped? I think that might be Ramsey. I think it's James Ramsey on the follow-up there. Thought initially Crowther had held that. We'll see if we can have a look at that again. Just looking at that last replay, it looks as though... Yeah, Crowther's got a hand on it. Well, that is an outstanding catch. That is absolutely brilliant from James Ramsey. Bit of luck that it fell at a comfortable height to him. But what a piece of anticipation and what a brilliant reaction. And they'll get a bite. Bevan West's first ball from his dad, father to son. And the youngster gets off strike. Brilliant innings from Ricky Borrett. Ended with a bit of a daft one. Oh, that's a nick. Oh, and he's held this one, Crowther. No doubt about who caught that one. Maguire goes. 2 wickets in 3 balls. That's put a bit of a halt on things. Good catch that time from Crowther. Randy West. Yep, spilled out, but got it on the rebound. Well done to Crowther. Randy West. His first ever backyard wicket is followed 2 balls later by his second. And both the 50 makers gone. A brilliant, brilliant innings from Rob Maguire, as it was from Ricky Borrett. The pair of them have swung this match. Really promising young batsman. And they're going to need him now. Oh, what about that? Got himself going in some style. What a shot to produce on North. It's a full toss from Dennis and was there to be hit. But what about that? Clean swing bat. Timed it beautifully. The placement is superb. And that's a real indicator of the talent he possesses. Positive early signs from Bevan West. Oh, and that's a pie, and that's 4. Good athleticism from West to get up there. It was a long way above his eye line. But it is a bit of a freebie. Done really well to control it. Just a couple of real little signs of his talent there, Bevan West. 10 off his first 3. James Crowther is going to finish the bowling rotation. Oh, and he's got Nav Saeed, and it's Dan's 11 who strike the first blow. Just said the game was there for one of these 2 teams to take charge, and Dan's 11 have put their foot forward first. And that is an awful dismissal. Saeed can't believe it. What has he done there? It continues a miserable start to the series for him. A 3rd duck in 4 innings. And just 8 in the other. Confidence rock bottom for Saeed at the moment, and he's had an absolute shocker there. What a gift that is. Elliot Fox, the new man. Pressure on him now. Dan's team have grabbed this game by the neck in the last 10 minutes or so. What can Elliot Fox produce? Such a handy player. Got a job on his hands now. Oh, and he's hit his first ball for 6. What an introduction for Elliot Fox. It's a bit of a half-tracker from Crowther. But Fox, 2 fielders there, and he's picked the gap between both of them and kept it down as well. Well played from Elliot Fox. And again, another 6. Well, what an electric start this is. Well, that is absolutely brilliant. Elliot Fox becomes the first player in BCE history to hit his first 2 balls for 6. It's all happening here. What a brilliant game this is turning into. Come alive here, and that's 4 as well. Elliot Fox has come to the crease, and he's on the charge immediately. What a start this is from him. And it could be another 4. It is. Well, this partnership came together for 4 deliveries now, and they've scored 20. Let's have a look at these again. First 2 for 6. That's the best of them. Beautiful shot down the ground. And got a little sliver about on this past the keeper. What a start from Elliot Fox. My word. 20 off 4 deliveries, 190 for 5. And that's an important 4 balls. That's changed the look of the game again. Suddenly, the lead is 136, which looks quite tidy. Oh, that's 4. I think that's a misfield out there. Oh, sorry, a poor field setting. Nobody there. Look at that. Last 28 balls. 3 wickets have gone down, but 61 runs. They have been on the charge ever since Borrett and Maguire It was Ricky Borrett taking on Max Mogridge. And since then, Alex's 11 have played basically a shot of ball. They've lost 3 wickets, but they've kept attacking. Typified by Elliot Fox. What an extraordinary start to the innings that was from him. 6-6-4-4 on his first 4 deliveries. What a game we've had here. Oh, and he's cleaned him up, Sathya. Well, a brilliant over. Had Fox in trouble all the way through that. Too quick. It's a low full toss. But Fox was late on it. He's got nowhere near it. It swung in late. Sathya. Well, that was a brilliant over. That was an astonishing innings from Elliot Fox, really. Bizarre. From 11 for 2. That's some fight back. Oh, that's a good ball. Half appeal for a catch. I think it was bat on ground. Oh, and they're going to take the single. Well, that's some sloppiness from Dan's 11. Saw this from them in the first game when they were put under pressure. The fielding started to collapse a little bit. Not sure what the discussion is here. I think they were discussing the eligibility of that bye that they've just taken from the overthrow, and I think it's been allowed to stand from the umpire. Oh, good ball again. He's been very good today, Dan Mears. His wicket tally in his backyard cricket career is one of the great curiosities of this format. Nearly every test match he's played, he's been one of the standout bowlers and just never seems to get any reward for it. Possibly the unluckiest bowler we've ever seen in backyard cricket. That's another good nut. Been a good over this so far. Setting Maguire up for the Yorker, I think. That's a couple that have really set him around the cage. Oh, and that is the 4-1. Well, that is brilliant from Dan Mears. That's a really good bit of bowling. Set him up for that. Couple of back of a length ones. The short ball was excellent, right into Maguire's eye line. And the old 2-card trick executed brilliantly. That is a top-class bit of bowling, actually, from Dan Mears. Very, very good. And he deserves that. He's been excellent again in this innings. Oh, what a strike that is from Bevan West. 6. Ramsey has been shown such respect in this test match by all the batsmen he's bowled at. Looks like Bevan West is not going to afford him the same courtesy. That is a lovely strike. And he's got another boundary there. Nicely played. Low full toss, put it away well. Already used a lot of his standout bowlers in this rotation. Sharif probably the last of them. And Callum Letts is not having any of it. First runs in backyard cricket for him. What about that? On the walk. Oh, look at that. What about that? Great bit of fielding has saved the boundary. Good footwork again from Letts. He's quite scattergun, it seems. We haven't seen too much of him as a batsman. Oh, that's poor. They'll get a cheap one for that. Oh, and a sloppy bit of fielding. They could get another hit. West is going to come back. Oh, and it may well have been close if he'd hit. But that is sloppy from Dan's team. We saw this from them in the first test. When they were under pressure, they just buckled in the field a little bit. Made some bad decisions, and they've done that again there. Seen a couple of drops from them here as well. Callum Letts, this is a really interesting technique he's got here. Walking across his stumps, he's very mobile on his feet. Doesn't look like the kind of player who stands still. Really gets that front leg across, and that's a leading edge. Gets a boundary for it, but it's clear what his game is, Callum Letts. He's going to get that front foot right across the stump. Back leg tends to come in the air. Looks to hit hard through the leg side, and again there. Well, that seems to be his shot. And he's got 10 off that over. 10 priceless runs, 221 for 7. It's the first we've seen of Callum Letts. He's impressed with the ball in this game. Didn't manage to see much of his batting in the first innings. Bagged himself a duck. Interesting start from him here. Looks like he's going to play his shots. Oh, and so is Bevan West. That's 6. Too short from Murphy. He's taken a bit of punishment today. Great strike. Mogridge at square leg, absolutely no chance. That's another maximum, Bevan West. Well, they're going after it here, Alex's 11. Really turn the screws. They've just decided whatever target they're going to set Dan's team, they're going to set it quickly. Another boundary down the ground. He's hit that like a dream. What an assault this is from Bevan West. Brilliant to watch this. 6-4 to start this over. Where's that? Another 6. Oh, what an onslaught this is. This is magnificent from Bevan West. Murphy taking some serious punishment here. That's 22 off the first 4 balls of this over. He's gone for 60 in 3.4. Onslaught from Bevan West. Look at that partnership. 42 off 16 balls. Oh, he's missed out there. That's better from Murphy. Still perhaps a touch wide, but better length. And another good ball. That's much better from Murphy, but this has been a tough day for him. 60 off his 4 overs. Bevan West and Callum Letts not going to die wondering here, the 2 youngsters. Bringing a great energy to things here. Oh, that's 4. Smash the cover off that, Letts. Crowther under pressure immediately. Oh, what a strike that is. What a piece of footwork that is from Callum Letts. That is an extraordinary stroke. Right across his stumps, he's almost played it like a tennis forehand. It's never gone above ankle height, but it's gone all the way for 6. That's quite a breathtaking stroke from the youngster. And a thick edge and 4 more. Well, they're taking the game away from them here. The lead is over 200 with that thick edge from Letts. This has been some onslaught from these two. Look at that, the 50 partnerships up in 3.5 overs. Had a flash at that, it's a wide. Crowther under all sorts of pressure here. 16 off the first 4. And another 6. Lent back on it a bit, Callum Letts. Didn't quite middle it, but there's a big gap there. It's a short boundary, and he's got to 30 off just 10 deliveries. And they're going to get through for a bye. It's a much better delivery from Crowther. Unbelievable. That, ladies and gentlemen, is 65 in the last 4 overs since these two came together. 65 partnership in 24 deliveries. This now has the look of a game that has gotten away from them, but they've got the wicket. Let's goes. Sam Dennis the man. Breathtaking little cameo from Callum Letts comes to an end. That was a quite extraordinary innings from number 9. Some breathtaking strokes in there. But that one's got him into trouble. 30 or 13 deliveries. Could be a match winner. What an impression he's made on debut. What an innings to pull out at that time. That partnership, 65 in 4 overs. May well have decided this contest now. It looks like they've got too many now. From a position of coming to the crease where it was anybody's game, 4 overs later, the 2 young teenagers have killed this game. Oh, what a stroke that is. Oh, he's hit the cover off that, Jake Butler. Given that an almighty thwack. That's a brilliant stroke. Perfect scenario for him now. They're playing a shot at ball, Alex's team. They've scored over 100 in the last 10 overs. Every batsman just playing their shots. It's been breathtaking viewing. It's a scenario that's made for Butler. That's his natural game. And smashes his first ball through covers. It was a mighty hit. Good response though from Dennis. He's got the wicket in that over. Lead is 216. Well, what about that? An astonishing session of cricket. Runs, wickets, that had absolutely everything. A mile a minute, that session, and it's ended with Alex's 11 in a truly commanding position. They lead by 216 runs with 2 wickets still in hand, including the debutant Bevan West, just 4 away from a maiden backyard 50. Alvin Sathya and Dan Mears were superb, and there was a couple of wickets in there for Randy West on debut. But it looks forlorn for Dan's 11. That astonishing partnership between West and Letts seems to have taken the game away from them. Join us again for the start of day 3, and we'll see how they get on at knocking these last 2 wickets over as quickly as possible, and then trying to achieve some respectability in what looks like it's going to be a very tall target.